Why did you choose Invisalign?
I didn't want braces. I didn't. I didn't want to go through the mission of getting braces, even though braces are cheaper than Invisalign. So cost-wise, it would have been more cost efficient to get braces. But I wanted it not to be as noticeable as it would be with braces.
Okay, and how did you go about the finances on purchasing?
I applied for the care credit card through the dentist's office, and I was approved for the amount that I put. I just put a $5,000 limit just in case it would have went over or any expenses would have went above it, but the amount was $4,800. They didn't charge any more than that. The 48 covered my entire journey, visits, trays, everything.
And 0% financing?
At 0% APR for 24 months. So I got it August of 2020 and it expires August of 2022.
Do you have any pros and cons on the Invisalign?
Well, pros was how easy they were to manage. For me, I've heard a lot of stories. I've spoken to people where it wasn't as easy for them because I'm a creature of habit. So for me, the easy thing was to just snap them on and go. Whenever you eat anything or drink anything other than water, you did have to take them off. So that con, I guess, is in there because you couldn't use your nails because the trays are very, very snug on your teeth. So I had to buy a little tool that helped take them off. So I had to carry extras of those wherever I went. If I was in a restaurant or I was out, I had to take them out in private because I didn't want anybody seeing me digging in my mouth to just take off my trays. So this is the app. It was very convenient because I was able to do all my purchases on there. It tells you here what your promotion balance is and when your expiration date is. So that's very helpful so that you can make bigger payments or less payments, however you want. Make your payment here. You can actually request a credit limit increase if you need it. I haven't needed it. I only use this card for my Invisalign.
So based off your experience overall, would you recommend this to others?
I would if you are consistent with wanting to get the results. Because of the fact that I was very consistent, I was supposed to wear them 23 hours a day, or I think he said, or something like that. Only to take them off when you eat and you drink. So I was very consistent. I slept with them. I kept them on all the time. I took really good care of them. If you're a person that you're gonna leave them off for a while, like how some people I've spoken to said that they do that, it won't work because you have to leave them on for the amount of time that the doctor tells you to leave them on.
How was it going from each tray to the next one?
The first, I want to say 2 days were the hardest because the trays are tighter as you progress, which is how they move to your teeth. It's painful. Like I don't have anything to compare it to because I've never had braces. I've heard people who good Invisalign has had braces when they were in their youth. I never had braces. So for me, it was the tightening. Like everything was really, really tight. So I felt like I had to speak with a lisp a lot for the first couple of days, or I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to eat. So that's really the only thing. It's super tight from each tray. So I kept all of my trays in this bag. You don't need to keep them, but I just wanted to see, I don't know, for me, I guess, I kept all my trays. So this is my whole journey. And this was the container. And it's dirty right now, but this was the tool that I used. I bought it on Amazon. So it's an ortho something tool. And you basically put it in your tray and you pop it out through the back. So that was that one. And then when you're done with your journey, they give you retainers. So these are the retainers that I was given by the dentist. This is also included in the amount that I paid for Invisalign. The total amount was $4,800. I never paid any more, not a dime more. Everything here is included. They gave me, I think four retainers, and these are to last me forever. I only use them at night. He says so that because your teeth can move back, like not to what they were, but they will move if you don't stick with your retainers. So I still have them here. So this is what they look like. It looks just like the Invisaligns, except for the Invisaligns, I had attachments put on my teeth to hold the trays in place. These don't require attachments because they just go on when you're sleeping.
And those retainers, did they have to make a mold?
No, they used the mold from my last tray.
From your last tray, that's where your teeth should have been.
That's where they stayed.
Okay.
I had the option of continuing for the bottom, but I listened to the dentist. He recommended that. He told me they really weren't going to move anymore, and the top was completely finished. So I just called it. I was like, okay, then I'm done. So I'm very excited with my journey. I definitely would recommend it if you stay consistent.
And now let's go to the clips.